Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So, today we're going to see what's behind the silence of the person that you are no longer in contact with. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person my viewers are no longer in contact with, what is behind that person's silence? What is behind that person's silence? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, you have withdrawn. So they're feeling lonely. They also feel alone. Even if this person has someone else that they're entertaining, it's not the same without you. With rejection being here, they do want to reach out with communication, but they have a fear when it comes to that. They could be fearing that you'll reject them or that you may ignore them altogether. For others of you, this person may have abandonment issues, okay? They're trying their best to dismiss their feelings, but it's not working. At the top of the deck, you have cloudy judgment. So their thoughts are distorted at the moment. I feel like this person could be making up things in their mind and believing it. They're a bit unbalanced, especially mentally. This person also could be in their feelings because they feel like they messed up with the love of their life while trying to chase some type of thrill. Those good times were not worth it. Whatever they were chasing, whatever they were doing, out of cloudy judgment, it just wasn't worth it. Give me another card. They think that everyone ends up leaving them. Even if they left you, they still feel abandoned. Now, isn't that a lot of audacity? All right, so you have thinking. Wow, so they're thinking a lot. That's what's behind their silence. Even though they're not saying much, they're very much in their head. This is someone who's missing you. They're also craving your energy. With intuition being at the bottom of the deck, the two of you share a telepathic connection with each other. If all of a sudden you start missing this person out of nowhere, if you start desiring them or craving their energy, just know that you're feeling this person's energy, all right? It's going to be important for you to be able to decipher your feelings and your thoughts versus theirs. Some of you are literally getting this person's thoughts. This is a strong telepathic connection. At the top of the deck, you have conflict. Their heart is crashing with their ego. And this is reminding me of the last reading that I did. There are major differences between the two of you, okay? And I feel like those differences may have caused the two of you to be incompatible with each other. With beauty being here, it's giving Beauty and the Beast type of energy. They feel like you're charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, but they feel like they're the exact opposite. Give me another card. They also have this inner knowing that you're the one, all right? They have an inner knowing that you're the one, and they also have an inner knowing that you may be missing them as well. Now, I'm not saying that you are missing them, but they just feel very strongly in regards to that. Whenever this person pops up in your mind out of nowhere, it's literally because they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you, but they're also thinking about a lot of things that they did based out of ego. All right, you have peace here. So they're trying their best to gain some balance. With chasing being at the bottom of the deck, Mm. They're pursuing something that's only making them more unstable. It's almost like they chase toxicity. This is kind of weird. This is someone who doesn't think that they'll ever be able to get over you. And that is something that's really different from anything that they've ever felt before. I feel like this person is usually resilient when it comes to breakups. And what I mean by that is they don't always get emotionally invested. This is someone who can detach fairly easily. They may have been hurt before in the past. And so I just feel like they don't wear their heart on their sleeve. But when it comes to you, they're very much affected, unstable on an emotional level. This person is literally chasing emotional storms, meaning that they do things and they make decisions that end up backfiring on them or that cause them turmoil. So they created their own storm. With beginnings being here, they're hoping that the two of you will try again, take the connection in a new direction. They just want to start over. They are spying on you because they're trying to see if you're reaching a breaking point where you'll initiate contact. For some of you, they're also spying because they're overwhelmed by their thoughts. With the divine masculine card being here, it lets me know that this person is fearful of you finding someone better, finding a divine counterpart, or finding someone who you can have a healthy relationship with. There could have been something that they did that was the final straw. Okay. Now, for others of you, there could be something that you find out about that will be the final straw. There are a few of you who may be doing a little bit of spying yourself, or you have a way of getting information on this person. Now, whether that's through readings or you watching this person's social media, going through their phone, whatever. There could be something that you find out about, but I'm getting energy of some of you looking for it. So whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it. Now, for others, it's going to come to you out of nowhere and you're not even going to have to look for it. They also feel like you called their bluff. I see this person exaggerating in some way or making it seem as though you're always exaggerating. They're good at pretending. They seem to be wearing a mask. Also, they feel like you have exposed them. This person may have pretended to be in divine masculine or divine feminine energy, when in reality, they're distorted masculine or distorted feminine. These two cards together let me know that this person exaggerated what they were capable of when it comes to a connection, to be exact. There's something that they did to get you, but they didn't do it to keep you. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Give me another card. All right. You have boundaries. So they think that you've had enough. All right. They also view you as someone who's avoiding them because you're being silent. Some of you could have blocked this person or they could have blocked you. One of you pushed the other away. All right. If they pushed you away, I don't feel like you've done much about it. Okay, there could have been times that they pushed you away before in the past and you would chase this person, but you're not doing that anymore, or at least not to the extent that you used to. They could feel like you're avoiding them or like you have stonewalled them. I also see them avoiding you because they don't really have any words or any excuses for whatever caused the disconnect between the two of you. So as of now, they're just dwelling on those bittersweet memories. At the top of the deck, you have obscurity. So there's also something that they're trying to hide from you, okay? What is the obscurity card about? What is this? That was quick. All right, you have family. That card fell out on top of rejection as well as cloudy judgment. Now, what they're hiding or what they're concealing has to do with their family life or about some type of relationship. Now, if you know for sure that they are connecting with someone else, whether they married another person, had another child with another person, or if they're just playing house with another person, it's not what it looks like. It's all an illusion. So they're hiding that they're really unhappy. Oh. This person definitely has abandonment issues. For some of you, they're admitting that they intentionally tried to have a child with you, and that's come out in readings before. What else is this obscurity card about? Resistance, and it came out in reverse. So they're getting to the point where it's getting hard to resist you. They're hiding some things that they want to say to you. With karma being at the bottom of the deck, they're also hiding that they've been dealing with some consequences of their actions. It's causing them to have a different perspective as well as clarity. Like I said before, this person knows that you have a good heart, is giving Beauty and the Beast type of energy because they feel like you're better off without them. They actually feel that way. This is someone who doesn't feel like they deserve to be happy, and it's because of certain things that they've done. This is someone who does not have clean hands at all. Of course, all of us have some dirt on our hands, but when it comes to this person, they have a lot of dirt. I feel like this karma that they're going through is giving them clarity in regards to certain things that they need to change about themselves. This is someone who's dishonest, deceptive, full of trickery. For some of you, they can even be hollow or come off empty. So they're realizing that they messed things up for themselves. They literally messed up their own happiness. They know that they would be better off with you. They are aware of that. But instead of them playing their part, this person decided to send you mixed signals, block out their emotions. And give you hot and cold energy. So they're messed up. Okay, this is someone who's messed up. With ecstasy being at the top of the deck as well as commitment. This is someone who is in love with the thought of being in love. All right. It excites them. The thought of settling down, the thought of having a family, a part of it excites them. And I feel like it's the big picture part. I want to say this came out in another reading that I did as of recently. With depth being here as well as time. I feel like this person could be waiting to reach out at a time when they are more aware of how you value them or your lack of value for them. Yeah, I feel like this person could be connecting with someone else, but it's a cheap thrill. Bless their heart. Bless their heart. With lusting being here as well as return. So they may have gotten involved with someone else, but they're still lusting over you. Many of you are being warned about letting this person back into your energy. They're going to return to make amends, and spirit wants you to, they want you to forbid allowing this person back into your heart space easily. Okay. They're actually saying this person has had way too many opportunities. Way too many opportunities. You've forgiven them way, way more than they deserve. It's either that or you gave this person way more chances than they deserve. Hmm. Yeah, they look at commitments like cheap thrills. They just want to have a good time. They need to learn to be upfront with people. You know, or either at least be upfront with themselves. This is someone who will lead you on if you allow them to. So they're waiting for the right time to approach you in hopes of you valuing the return. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, this person is feeling lonely, and they just feel like they don't have anyone. Okay. They're afraid of rejection. They do have abandonment issues. They're worried about being dismissed. But I also feel like this person has an irrational fear when it comes to love. Now, of course, anyone in a relationship, you're going to have to take risks. But when it comes to this person, I feel like they make up things. They make up things in their mind, and then their vision becomes distorted. They are battling with themselves, but at the same time, they're thinking about you a lot and missing you deeply. Pay attention to songs that you hear and pay attention to your thoughts. Um, the two of you have a very deep telepathic connection, and with Mercury retrograde being here, it's going to be so important for you guys to be able to tell the difference between your thoughts and the thoughts of this person. All right. So, yeah, they've been chasing toxicity, chasing emotional storms, and they're very much affected by it. Also, is giving energy of this person feeling as though the connection between the two of you is resilient, but that's toxic as well because they're not doing anything to make the connection better between the two of you. Okay? They don't bring peace into your life. They do think that you're avoiding them, but they're also avoiding you as well. They don't really know what to say to you. They're viewing you as someone who has strong boundaries. They want to start over again. They want to take things in a new direction, but it's also giving energy of them feeling exposed. So, in other words, they know that you view them as someone who either doesn't have a lot to offer, or I don't want to say someone that's no good, but some of you view them as like a dog. You view them as someone who's no good for the streets. Mm. So they're fully exposed. They are reaching a breaking point. I feel like this person is spying on you in some way, and it's causing them to be even more overwhelmed. Now, for others, this person could do something that causes you to feel like that's the final straw. Okay. But yeah, they're reaching a breaking point mentally, not doing the best, but trying their hardest to pull through it. They are receiving karma at the moment, and they have gained clarity of where they've gone wrong. They should have came toward you or they need to come toward you. Just being honest. Some of you don't want this person near you. You may not even want to hear from them. They did the exact opposite of what they should have, meaning they should have been honest, but instead they were dishonest. This person should have been genuine when it comes to their intentions, but instead they were deceptive. So, yeah, I do see them coming back in. They may want to have a sexual encounter with you, but you're being warned when it comes to that. This is someone who's really hollow. They feel empty. And you deserve a connection with someone who's capable of giving you the depth that you give them in return. It's all just a turnoff when it comes to this person. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.